Hello guys, I'm here once again to continue share with you with the process after the passport process, what happened next. So after the passport process, Madam Jennifer had the opportunity to also start her application process for the working permit in Austria here. So she told me to stay calm, organize myself, get myself prepared, ready, and avail myself and make sure my phone is active all the time. So she then said, oh, if God permits and things move on well, the working permit application she's applying for, if no one is interested with the job, and the government of the Austria people also prove their acceptance to her proposal, I am likely to they will invite me to Abuja in Nigeria for visa interview. So when she mentioned like they are likely to call you interview for your visa in Abuja, Nigeria, I was like, what? Why? How? Because I was so scared. Everything became more scary for me when she mentioned like I was to travel all the way from Ghana to Nigeria for my visa interview. The reason was I was afraid and then nervous because I wasn't comfortable, because I thought of like the negative things that has been happening in Nigeria and what we see and hear about them and all that. So I was really scared. So it became like a more confusing thing for me, and I had to like make a lot of calls, call people just to uh, confirm certain things about Nigeria. And I even called some of my lecturers, and uh, put some even kept more fear into me, uh, saying that like Nigeria is one of the biggest country in West Africa and a whole lot of negative things has been happening, and if you are a stranger and you are traveling there and you are not being careful, you are not safe and all that. So when they said all this, I became more confused and confused. So I was like, I was not telling myself that no, let me rather call Madam Jennifer herself and just ask her plain, so that if it's an honest person, she'll open up and tell me everything about it. Then I will be convinced whether I will go or I will not go. So I called her and asked her, I said, oh, madam, please, you said I want to find out about the visa. You said they will be calling me to Abuja for the interview. So she said, okay, I should go ahead. What is it about? And I said, oh, madam, um, I'm so scared and I don't know. Please, why is it that I'm not doing it in Ghana and I have to travel all the way from Ghana to Nigeria, Abuja for visa interview? So I'm scared. And she was like, oh, I shouldn't be scared. The reason is that the Austrian people have no visa office in Ghana yet, but they rather have visa office embassy in Nigeria, and that is why you need to go to Nigeria for the visa interview. And she said, if you even doubt about me, Google about me, Madam Jennifer. So I googled. When I googled, I saw pictures and videos pop up about her, her full name, where she stays in Austria here, her restaurant, where it is located, then newspapers and magazines that has been published about her some years ago, and previous videos of television shows she had ever attended and all that. So when I saw these things, I read and I listened to the videos, I was touched, and I was a little bit of like, okay. Hello guys, I'm here once again to share with you after I built my confidence level about my trip to Abuja, Nigeria for my visa interview. So after I recovered that everything was ready, is coming through life, it's real, it's not a scam, it's positive, it's coming to reality, I was happy and I was well convinced, and my confidence level was high. In fact, my morale was so high. So she told me to stay calm and wait, so that when they called me, and then we'll pick it from there. But she said the process was going to take a while, so it will take a while before they will call me for the visa interview. So my period of waiting, I used it to organize myself, my documents, other things, my medical examinations, just to make sure that I'm physically fit and okay, mentally okay, sound well and all that, because the process of the working permit, the government aspect, they needed to follow rules and regulations for the entire process accordingly. Same way happened at Madam Jennifer's site. She too needed to follow same procedure for the process accordingly. So it took a while before the interview call came. So all this period I was waiting, and I already organized myself and all that. I was also having exams to write, because I was already on my BTech top up studies, which is the degree before the opportunity was granted to me. So it was also time for us to write exams at that time. So I used part of my period of waiting to organize myself towards my examinations. So I wrote, finished, and then yeah, I finished everything, and lo and behold, what I was waiting for all this while came to pass. So she called me and told me that everything was okay. It has been done successfully. I was they have invited me to come to Austria embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, for my visa interview. So I was like, wow, that was greatest news for me that day. I was so happy. So yeah, so we picked it from there, and that is how, when I built my confidence level towards my trip to Abuja, the whole thing happened. Yeah.